You ready, girl? Well, hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Shelby's World podcast. This is Shelby Davis and my co-host.
Queen Candace.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome to Wednesday, January 8th, 2020.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We haven't seen y'all and talked to y'all since December 18th because we were letting y'all go for the holidays. And we let y'all go, and that's been 2 long weeks. So
Y'all had a
today,
good holiday too.
yes,
I hope it was top notch.
but happy holidays and all that good stuff because we didn't say all of it beforehand. So hope you all had a great holiday season. Hope you enjoyed your families and spent most of your time with your families.
And that's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
That is really what it's about.
But welcome to the new year, y'all. It's 2020.
Time to get on the move and start going. Queens on the move.
Queens on the move.
That is what it is for 2020. Queens on the move. So let's strap your bootstraps up and let's go.
Yes, and with Queens on the move, we're going to definitely make sure we start giving a lot more exposure to the queens that are on the move. If you got things going on, submit that to us. Let us know so we can start advertising and posting that and letting people know what queens are doing in our communities or even in their personal travel lives because it's important. You know how to motivate people by doing those things. You just don't know how much it helps.
Yeah, and it's very positive too.
Yes.
Positive feedback is always good, and that's what we're striving for in 2020. Positivity all the way to 2020, 20,000 beyond. You know, we're trying to really give good energy out to people, especially females. We're really trying to uplift our females because we need it.
We have we left a decade, started a new decade, so welcome. And welcome to all the new 2020 babies. Because I know it was a lot of unborn already. You know what I'm saying?
And the post that I remember you posting a post saying something about if you was born in the 80s that you didn't live through 4 decades. So look, we done lived through 4 decades and we ain't 40 yet.
So wow. That's a great thing, y'all. We're real happy about that. Life is beautiful. Enjoying every happy moment, no matter what you're going through. Always remain happy in your moments because life is a beautiful, beautiful gift. We have a great podcast episode for you all today. And under Freedom Train Network, I just want to say that this is my maybe 11th podcast episode since I've been with them. And that's what's up. It's exciting for me. I'm so excited.
Congratulations, Shelby.
I did a free range podcast segment before Freedom Train, which was on anchor.com, which you can go and catch some of my old episodes and shows on there.
Check them out. Go check them out.
So I started over there doing my own little thing, and then I was adopted into the Freedom Train family. And I really appreciate Pat and Joe for that.
Shout out to Patrick and Joe.
Yes,
hello.
Follow them on Freedom Train Network on Instagram. Check them out on Facebook. Joseph Ward. Talking about where I get Webster from?
We call it other people names. But hey, Joseph Webster, because we do know a Joseph Webster, Patrick Webster.
Yes, okay. So
hey, Webster boys.
But Joseph Ward and Patrick Irvine are both Freedom Train Network.
It's good too. They have some good shows.
Yes, they got a couple new podcasts on there. We got the Enigma September Hour. We got the Freedom Train podcast. They got the Fix, which is a sports podcast. Ooh, yes. And they got another knowledgeable podcast, which I can't think of right now, but On the Shoulders of Giants. It's a couple of them. Go on there. It's some archives on there. You got to check that out. So, yeah, check them out, y'all. That's giving a huge shout out to our sponsors and our actual people who hold it down for us.
Thank you.
Yes, behind the scenes. So, again, we got a great show for y'all today. We are going to talk about a few things. But before we get started, I want to give y'all my fact of the day.
Okay.
And the quote of the day. Yes. So I don't know how many people knew this, but I thought this was quite interesting. Mississippi allows you to drink alcohol while driving as long as you remain under the legal limit of 0.08.
Okay. Like, really?
Y'all look. my face. It's like, really?
Hmm.
I know
That-
people
that's
drink
like
and
a
drive.
hmm.
Right. I know people drink and drive anyway.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
'cause
saying?
think about it. People be out to lunch having drinks.
Exactly, and
On their
we're
lunch
allowed
break,
that.
so,
Like
you
when
know.
we I think even under the rules and stuff, when I used to work for the state of Florida, I think you can go out on the lunch and have at least one drink. I think it could be
One
wine or
drink?
beer. Yes, while you're at lunch.
I don't know. Some people can overindulge
And so,
sometimes.
yeah, exactly. So, and you never know exactly what people are having. They can
Yes.
say they had that one drink. So, but I just thought it was quite interesting that the state of Mississippi,
Out of all states.
out of all states,
Okay. Okay, Mississippi. We know that would not be happening in Florida.
No.
So,
Florida-
you know.
Florida, they're very, they want that money.
Oh, yeah.
So-
They about that paper.
Yeah, so if they give you the opportunity to have any type of intoxication level, and they know that you got a limit to it, and and you right under that limit, they're gonna be too upset that they didn't get that ticket. So Florida ain't playing that with
They
that.
want all the money.
All the money.
All of it.
Yes.
Well, that's something good to know.
Yes, and
That
if
is
you want to
something
know
very good
any
to
more
know.
wonderful facts, you can go on kickassfacts.com. That's where I get a lot of my facts of the day from.
Facts.com.
Kickassfacts.com.
Click. That's a new one. I never even heard of that website.
Yes, they got some pretty interesting facts. There's
Wow.
quite a few. And then for the quote of the day, it said, "It is die with memories, not dreams." So, y'all stop putting them dreams on hold. Make them memories.
Make them memories.
You know what I'm saying? That's all what that's about. Author unknown.
Stop
but
existing and start
it's
living.
exactly-
That's exactly what that means.
exactly.
Stop existing and start living.
Exactly. I thought that was a wonderful quote because going into the new year, everybody have these fresh things that they want to do.
Yeah.
They have resolutions. They set goals, changes, different things. So I thought that this would be a wonderful time to say that quote: "Die with memories and not dreams."
I want to know how many people actually really stay on track throughout the 12 months of the year.
If people are really honest with themselves, probably none of them. But people gonna tell you that, oh yeah, I followed my dream, my set my goal, and I made it the whole year. But they don't tell you about the bumps in the road that it took to do it. I like to hear the stories behind those goals.
Behind the goals and
yeah,
dreams,
because
yeah.
when I set goals for myself, I know it's gonna be like obstacles to get to it. Because I'm a Pisces. I'm pure Pisces. I'm
Yeah.
like 100%
That water
authentically
sign.
Pisces. So I swirl. You know what I'm saying? I might do something right here one day, and like 2 weeks later, I got this other thing going
on.
and then
And then
3
you
weeks
go
later,
to
I
the
got,
next
and then I
side.
want to come back to what I did the first week and finish that up. So I gotta, but I'm never gonna overindulge in what I do.
What you're doing.
But I'm gonna do a couple things. So,
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
That's multitasking, you know.
and I don't mind multitasking.
As long as you're getting it finished, that's all that matters.
That's right. So it's a lot of controversial things going on in the headlines, in the news, and just in society, period. And the news can be very, very terrifying.
It can.
A lot of times I don't even watch the news because it's very, very pitiful and sad, and it kind of changed my whole day. Like,
Well, I don't watch it, period.
that's why I don't watch it.
Yeah, I don't watch it, period.
And most of the times when I see it, it's like a click on my phone. Like if you go to your
Social
first
media and stuff,
yes,
yeah.
and that's sad too. But whatever, I just don't have time for all the dreariness. But lately, I clicked on my computer yesterday, and it was like 34,000 headlines just
Wow.
flashing, going through quickly,
Mm-hmm.
and the headlines are tricky. And I'm trying to figure out nowadays, are headlines causing controversy, or are they just clickbait. But material? Because
That's
when you
something to think
click
about.
on headlines, it's nothing. The information that's in the news report is nothing
Nothing
like
what
the
the-
headline.
Yeah, what the title actually telling you what they're gonna be saying.
Exactly.
Something totally different.
Exactly. Like I clicked on a headline yesterday and it said America is not wanting to start a war, but they're prepared to finish it. And then I clicked on the headline and they talking about weapons and things of that they used to have in old wars and things of that nature. But it's really like a history headline versus the fact that
what's going on right now. Time.
But they do things like that to kind of like lead you up to what's going on present time. However, this particular article, this particular headline had nothing to do with what
was actually
in the article. So I wanted to kind of talk about that today. Like we got a lot going on in our headlines. We got these wars going on. We got kids being sent over to fight these.
Impeachment.
We got impeachment. It's so much.
And even with the state of Florida, is it the state of Florida? Is it all over with the tobacco age being raised to 21?
I don't even know if it's over.
Went on January 1st.
Did it go active?
It went active January 1st. Oof. So it's like.
And it's
you can send it's all tobacco products. You can send my child off the war at 18, but they can't even buy tobacco products or alcohol until 21. So it's like, I heard one lady in the store, she was like, well, if my child can't buy tobacco at 18, why would I let him or her go to war? At least let them get a cigarette or something before they actually go to war. And I was like,
do you think they need to be able to calm their nerves? Because I don't think. I'm kind of biased on that because I'm honestly not a big fan of war anyway. I don't think a lot of people are, but I think that tobacco and alcohol should be a decision made by the person versus the state and government. Yeah, because I don't. But in also terms of the fact that a lot of things do happen behind alcohol and tobacco products, it kind of makes you think it may not be a terrible idea, but we already doing a lot to control and place control on people's lives in this country. So that's
why they got rid of the vending machines. Remember they used to have the tobacco vending machines? That was the reason why they got rid of the vending machines, because underage kids was buying able to go buy cigarettes from out of the vending machines.
And so I don't know. I'm biased on that, but I don't. The whole war thing. We shouldn't be so quick to send people off to die.
No.
That's my whole thing. That kind of stuff bothers me because we don't see none of the faces in these lines of any of these government officials and things of that nature because their children are privileged.
And then, what you really going to war for?
Right.
We know that's back to the headlines.
What the headlines they're telling us that it's because of this, but we already know that this stuff been written time and time again. It's old news, and they're just doing it because the Simpsons talked about this.
Look, probably was the elementary school or something like that.
It's a whole episode of this on the Simpsons.
Wow.
So it's things going on, but the headlines are very, very controversial, and
a lot of them are for just clicks.
Exactly, a lot of them is clickbait.
Just clicks. That's it. That's all they want, clicks, and that's really it. Because you really can't believe everything that goes on in the media now.
You're not supposed to. That's what make us zombies when we do stuff like that.
I had a patient one time that I used to be with on a Wednesday for like 10 hours. And all she used to do was flip through the channels of the three major news networks: CNN, MSNBC, and Fox.
Oh, Jesus.
But I'm like, it's the same thing. You listening to the same thing. But just a different opinion.
I was just about to say, from a different perspective.
But it's the same. It is the same thing. It's crazy. It is so crazy. Hey, Shalonda. Hey, how you doing, cousin? Thanks for watching Queen's Movement and Shelby World Podcast.
But yeah, I do believe that the headlines are very controversial. I don't know what we can do to be proactive and not doing so much of believing in it, because as soon as stuff will come up on the news, we go to posting it. And we'll never,
but don't even
read the whole article or nothing.
Sometimes you don't even read the article at all. Some people just post it because they see other people
posting it. It's sad. Like, we are really a clickbait community, and
want to be important.
I don't know. So what do you all think? Do you all think that the news headlines are controversial? Do you all think that it's a way to get us to click on them and watch what's going on and just to get their views and their clicks and opinions? What y'all think? Because
they getting rated. Yeah, us clicking on it, so
that's an automatic.
Yeah,
so that was one.
Post your comments and your opinion. Let us know. Give us feedback. We want to hear what you got to say also.
Definitely, and we're gonna have these questions up on the website on the podcast, so you all can definitely leave your comments and stuff there as well, because we want to know what you all think about that.
Oh yes.
And another thing, with so much going on, violence, with the Iran thing going on, we done quickly put human trafficking to the side almost. I haven't heard too many else people talking about it.
Hearing that like I could say the whole month of November and December, being on social media, especially Facebook.
And I don't know if it was because it was the holidays, that it was just
over and over again.
Maybe it was because it was more things happening around holidays, people going out more, people shopping more, spending more money, they getting picked up more. Yeah. Maybe it was that. But don't forget that is going on, because that leads us to our next topic.
So many stories. I actually, one of the makeup artists here in town, she told her story when somebody had then kidnapped her in Miami, and she actually posted her story on Facebook, and hey, she ended up getting away though. The other person, it was 3 guys, and one of the guys, she said, well, actually, how she put it, one of the guys, the other 2 guys started fighting and arguing, and the other guy ended up letting her go.
So one didn't even want her there anyway. That's sad, boy, I tell you.
Just hearing that, like somebody that you actually been in contact with, that you know that's around town, that a lot of people know, that happened to. I'm like, wow. And the young lady that actually lied about being kidnapped. Now that is crazy.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Attention.
That bothered me.
That attention, but that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother topic right there. But attention, go back to what we was talking about healing men.
Exactly.
And the young ladies needing their fathers and stuff. But kids looking for attention, and it ain't just kids.
They're seeking the wrong type of attention.
Yeah, it's adults too out here that's wanting a lot of attention and stuff, and just doing crazy stuff just to get the attention from other people. But hey,
Right.
All right, next topic.
We'll fall off key. We'll be talking and saying what we need to say, fall right off key, but that's okay. That's what a podcast is about. You're supposed to get up and discuss the things that's on your mind and see how, because most of the times when you talk about things, everybody else talking about it too. Yeah. So it's kind of good.
And people like discussion. People actually like being in conversation and being able to have their own opinion and voice it and stuff like that. So, that's always good. We're gonna agree to disagree, but keep moving.
Right. So the next topic was weapons. I wanted to know how people felt about being armed. Do you feel that we should be armed? And if so, who should be allowed to carry concealed weapons?
I don't care. I don't have no permits, no nothing. I'm kind of scared to even have a gun, because I just don't even know what I'll do if you get me to that point one day. So I think we should be allowed to carry. I think it should be a good, tough, like strict screening for people to actually carry one. But hey, I don't know.
I don't think the screening is really, really thorough. I think it's just they do the background check,
and that's
really
it.
Because they ain't running no fingerprints. They don't know if you really that person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
You just showing your ID, your social security card, probably.
And there's like a 3-day wait.
Yeah. So I don't look. That's how long when you go prepare to get married. You wait 3 days before you sign that marriage license and decide that you want to get married. So a 3-day wait. They actually even carry a gun too to get you. Okay.
I wholeheartedly believe in being armed, though.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe you should be able to.
Yeah, I think that it's too much going on these days for you not to be prepared.
Yeah.
To protect yourself. I think everybody needs a little bit of training in the area. Shouldn't just be able to go buy a gun.
It should be intense training.
Really, and because people shooting
that person on the weapons.
People shooting themselves. They shooting people in the house.
Don't know how to carry.
They don't know what they're doing.
Don't know how to carry.
They do not know what they're doing. People have died tragically behind things, just mistakes with these guns. Kids have done killings at school because they have the guns in the house. Access to guns. So I'm very, very, that's a controversial topic for me as well, because I really feel like if you're going to have a gun, there needs to be a whole lot of quality control in your home. In
your home, yeah. They always supposed to have them locked up, but I know from working with different clients and stuff, they teach their kids how to go out and hunt. And I'm talking about mostly white people. Mm-hmm. They teach their kids to go out and hunt. So early. A 12-year-old might get a weapon just for him to hunt. Mm-hmm. And know how to use it properly and everything. So, that's I don't know. I really don't know, but I think people really need to get properly trained on how to actually use concealed weapons, period. Like, it don't matter what size the weapon is. People really need to get trained and really get educated on it before they actually give out license to people.
Exactly.
To carry a gun. But hey, I think you should be able to carry one for your protection and the protection of your family. I can even remember growing up, being in Polk County, how people used to actually have their guns in their trucks, black and white, just sitting up there in the truck window. And it wasn't one. Sometimes people have 3 or 4. So
I used to see people around town like that too, because it wasn't something that was unknown. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, people knew people had guns, and I just think that now people are just. It's like too much domestic terrorism already.
It is.
In our own foundations, and we need to be a little bit more covered and careful with how we proceed when it comes to concealed weapons. But I do believe in the right to carry. I do believe in a person being able to protect their families and their foundations, because you building that up is for a reason. So you should definitely have a right to protect what's rightfully yours and the family that you rightfully take care of. Mm-hmm. So I think that's important. But, before we end our show today, I definitely wanted to, each segment, as we're moving forward and continuing on with such a wonderful podcast, I want us to always be able to end our show with what's on the mind of Queens. With what, whichever of us is going to share that. And before we end the episode. So I'm gonna let Queen Candace let y'all know what's going on in the mind of Queens, because she does have things going on in her own personal walks and endeavors.
Well, what I have going on this weekend coming, I will be going to Texas to the Winter Circle Conference with Dr. Connie Stewart, Pastor Nikki Collins, El Michelle, and a couple of other men and women that's actually going to be there. So that will be actually loaded up Martin Luther King weekend. I will actually load that up to the YouTube page, and you guys could see that and the traveling and everything to Houston. This is my first time going to Texas, so I'm happy.
Queens on the move.
The Queens on the move. And we got some other stuff coming up that I have coming up with Pastor Nikki. She has an empowerment that's going to come up that's actually called She's Good 2020. So I'm excited for that. We did a photo shoot on that, so I'll be posting some pictures for that also. So, just stay tuned. We got a lot more coming up. That's just for right now. That's just right now.
She's gonna be doing a lot of video.
But it's gonna be a lot of videography. Yeah, a lot of videography in Texas. When I throughout this whole year, from me traveling to different places, even going to a different country this year. So that's going to be exciting. So, stay tuned, share, like, hit Shelby's World Podcast up on IG, hit Queen's Movement up on IG, YouTube. Just stay tuned to what we're doing, because we got a lot of exciting things that's going on. And we really trying to not just build women up, but we're trying to build our community as a whole up. And stay tuned for my Black Love is Beautiful segment that I'm going to actually do with some couples, and that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun, because we're going to be talking to the men first, we're going to talk to the women second, and then we're going to bring everybody together, the couples and some single people, and we're going to talk about Black love and the love for our community and the love for the man and wife of our community. So, stay tuned. Queen's Movement, Shelby's World Podcast.
She got a lot going on, y'all. So over in my side of the world, we got a lot going on with the podcast season. So every month we're going to be doing something different, and we got some different interviews set up, some wonderful interview segments. So we're looking forward to that.
This is going to be fun.
It's going to be very fun. Very fun. So we got a lot in store for y'all for Shelby's World Podcast. Under Freedom Train Network, we got a lot in store for you all for that. We got some music history stuff coming up, some Black history, men's history, Black men's history, Black women's history. We got a lot of different programs coming up for you all. Shelby's Bistro. Be on the lookout.
Check it out. Check it out. Girl can cook. She can cook. I'm telling you. I know.
Check me out on Instagram at shelbysbistro.com. Follow me on Facebook under that as well. You can also check out Shelby's World Podcast on Instagram, Queens on the Move on Instagram, J2 Couture.
Definitely check out J2 Couture. My whole cosmetic.
Oh yeah, that's what we are.
Cosmetic line. We're in J2 Couture right now. It's cosmetic line. So yeah, check out our businesses.
Yes.
Come patronize us.
And we also have a couple of different things coming up with cooking classes. So I'm gonna keep y'all in touch. But this year is astounding. We got a lot in store, and we just want to make sure that we are giving people the attention they deserve for the things that they're doing. So if you got things going on that you need to be spotlighted, hit us up. Let us know. You can always DM me. You can email me at shelbysbistro@gmail.com and let me know what you all got going on so we can spotlight it on Shelby's World Podcast. Because our community is one of the most valuable pieces to us daily. That's our puzzle. So we want you all to be just as empowered as we are by doing what we're doing, and I want y'all to empower us as well. So thank you all for tuning in. I want you all to have a wonderful week. Enjoy the rest of your week. We will see you all next Wednesday.
Yes.
Check
us
out.
Inspire somebody.
Definitely smile today too.
Smile, joy.
Continue.
And look, that's what it's about.
That's what it's about. We want you all to take care and have a great week.
Bye.
Enjoy yourself.
Deuces.
Bye-bye.